Hey everybody, it is Sunday night. Oh, sorry, that's one of my alarms. It is Sunday night about 7:34 and nobody has logged on, so I wanted to come to you with a few words of wisdom. So here we are, day 6 of 2019. And here's what I want to ask you. How are your intentions? How is your focus? What are you going to do differently this year to make this your year to get to executive? As you guys know from some of the previous recordings I've done earlier in the week, we have a lot going on this first quarter. So really what I want to ask you is, seriously, what is going to be different for you this year? Is this the year you're going to build into your mindset? Are you signing up for the big picture? Because we have one more week before that's done. If you're interested in signing up for the big picture through Growth U, message either Cindy Walter. Oh, hey, Val. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Val?
Hi.
Hello. I was just starting a recording since nobody had logged on, so nice timing.
Good.
How is your place in Tennessee?
It's like I love the apartment I've got. I think it's going to be great. It's just taking, lots of time and TLC to get it to start coming together.
I understand. Looks like you had a good moving crew to help you move in.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I talked to a couple of the other pastors at the church and they said, yeah, we're going to get a few people together. We'll be there to help you unload your pods when you get there. And then I had people just kept coming and coming and coming. There was at least 15 people here and we had everything I own out of the pods and into my apartment and sort of generally arranged within an hour and 10 minutes.
Yay!
Yeah.
And you can have your shakes again. They're not packed up anymore.
Oh my gosh, let me show you. This makes me so happy. Am I able to flip the camera on this thing? Yeah, here we go. I have my cupboard all full and organized.
Yay!
And I have my back stock all set up in my closet.
Love it.
So yeah, today was back on it. 2 shakes, 2 snacks, good choices at dinner.
Yay. So, welcome back. It's hard when you're living in transition and you have everything packed up. So give yourself some grace there.
Yeah. But it's going well so far, and slowly but surely, my kitchen is done, my bedroom is done, everything else I can do just a little.
The 2 most important rooms.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. So what I was just starting to say is, here we are, the first week behind our belt in 2019, and really, what is your intentions, what's your focus this year, and why is this going to be the year to get you to executive? So some key things I want to start with the beginning of the year, and the first is mindset, because I really do believe, I love that quote by Henry Ford, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. So, really, where's your focus? Because I think a lot of people miss the mark of executive because of self-doubt or insecurity or that mindset of I'm never going to get there, or I can't get there, or it's too hard to get there. So I really want everybody to first and foremost do something to invest in your mindset. So there's a couple different options. We know the Healthy Mind and Body is in our back office for $40. It's a 60-day devotional that takes about 15 minutes to do every day. At the end of the 60 days, you get $45, so you make $5 in the end. If somebody can't afford the Healthy Mind and Body program, Rod Harrison wrote the book called Are You Up for the Challenge? It's literally the same as the Healthy Mind and Body. I've done them both. I've done Healthy Mind and Body 3 or 4 times. I've read the book. Then there's another program that Rod Harrison, it's his other business he has, that's called Growth U. You can sign up for Growth U, and there's free daily, inspirational, motivational quotes that you can get daily. That's free. So everybody can start their mindset with the free Growth U quote of the day. Then they have specialized programs that different people have gotten certified. So Cindy and Susan and John Stankiewicz and I believe Tyler have all gotten certified through Growth U, where they have certain programs they unleash. And one of the programs is called The Big Picture. So typically the Big Picture costs I think it's $295. Because there are trainers, they're able to get it at a discount for $99. So I know as of a week ago, there was 80 spots available and 20 were taken. I bet they're at least half taken by this point, but it starts a week from tomorrow on the 14th. So, again, I like to meet people where they are with affordability and what you think is going to work for you. So whether it's going to the library and getting the book, Are You Up for the Challenge, or buying it, whether it's signing up for Healthy Mind and Body or going for the big picture, I hope all of us get in that mindset to move forward, because I think that's the biggest step forward. Next, I think it's really important. Where did I put mine? If you have not printed out a recent copy, or it got lost in the move or something, to print out the map to Crystal Executive. Because as we know, we have this Crystal Reset, and that manager date of February 3rd is going to come up on us really quickly. And it is as simple as you share and teaching those two people how to share. And that's the key word, teach. The better the teacher we are, the better we're all going to grow. So I think that's a big one. The other one is depending on people's availability this week. We all know NYKO is sold out, but if you can get your live ticket, that live ticket will give you access to the links, which you can go back and watch it on your own time. I'm not sure if they're recording Thursday, because Thursday are the science talks that are in like an off stage site. But I know for sure it would be Friday, Saturdays, that you would get links to. So I'm really encouraging people to do that. And then I think the next biggest thing I want to focus on is making sure we're consistent with our daily actions. I know you and I, Val, talked about this when you're here Tuesday. If you need to print out that form where you're doing 3 new contacts a day, 3 follow-ups a day, 3 acts of kindness, 1 post, and 1 gratitude a day, that's a simple daily routine to go through. But as part of those posts, I think the focus of at least 2 transformations a week is really good. And simply highlighting how you do this journey in everyday life. Like I met with somebody today, it was actually 2 people today, to go through Isagenix. We met at this cute little confectionery shop in Woodstock that I had never been to. I just did a selfie of me waiting for them so they weren't in the picture. Oh my gosh, everybody's like, I love that place. Great. You just saw that I'm having a business meeting here. The more we can make it our normal everyday life, whether it's talking about the business or talking about incorporating the convenience in our everyday nutrition or sharing it with friends, I think the more natural we make it, the products aren't on trial, it sells ourselves. And it was interesting because the girl I met today, she said, and I've known her for years, I've been following you and I never reached out, but I'm finally at a place that I'm ready, and we're the same age. And she said, and I'm reaching out to you because she goes, I never thought of you as heavy, and I never thought of you as needing this system, but you just seem so, what was the word she used? Like full of vitality, like full of life. And especially since we're the same age, I think that mirroring of each other, where she's not full of vitality and I am, was huge. And I think, especially with New Year's resolutions, using the time frame to your advantage. For you to say, I'm at my year anniversary. This wasn't a 1 month and done. This wasn't the latest fad. Like, this is a life system. And almost every post I'm making, I'm trying to reiterate, it's my 6-year anniversary this month. Because 6 years and I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. So the more we can make that normal conversation that's intriguing to people, I think the better. And the other thing I want us all to really focus on, because we do this in the mastermind group. So in case people don't know, once you hit executive, every Monday afternoon at 11:30 Central Time, so 12:30 your time, Val, Cindy holds a mastermind call with everybody who's hit executive under her. Doesn't matter who enrolled them. And so there's anywhere from 40 to 60 of us on a call every Monday, bouncing ideas, brainstorming. That's how they come up with groups, when we do these boot camp groups, or the new one they have, the Nourish to 19 group. Like, that's where the creation of these things happen. And on Sunday nights in Mastermind, because there's a Facebook Mastermind group, we call it Power Post Hour. at 7 o'clock, everybody puts their picture or their link to their thread for what their power post is. And if you'll notice, it's the same masterminds commenting every week. Honestly, I don't care. I don't know who notices they're the same people posting every week, but what it does is that keeps that thread alive. So it's constantly popping up because you have guaranteed people commenting on it. And statistics show that Sunday night is the most viewed night of Facebook. So that should always be your most impactful post. So I'd like, as our team of group coaching people, to get in the habit of posting on a Sunday night, posting your thread in Racing to Executive so that we can do and mirror the same thing that the masterminds are doing. And once you hit executive, you'll be posting your same one there, and you can use that same post. I'm not asking you to come up with 2 separate posts. You'll just get more and more people commenting on it. So I think especially the Sunday night power post is a place where we haven't taken full advantage of last year that we can do a much better job of this year. But I want to make sure that as I'm heading to Phoenix and as we're heading into this new year, I really want to make sure that everybody is printing off their ISOLife success plan, that they're using whatever system, if it's that 3x3 plan that I talk about, the 3 connections, the 3 follow-ups, whatever your organization system is, I want to make sure we're starting out with systems and strategies in place. Because again, we want to be duplicatable. Because if we're not duplicatable, we're not going to be able to create consultants under us. So really, and I'm so impressed that you logged on, Val, especially knowing you've driven across the states, moved into a new home, and your intentions are to log in tonight. So kudos to you for logging in. And
got that reminder on my phone for every single Sunday.
And that is exactly me as well. And so here's the funny part, because our 2 times are Wednesday at 11:30 and Sundays at 7:30. Do you know how many times I'd be busy through my day and forget that I don't have this if my phone did not go off? So those of you who are making this your intention to log into one of the 2 group coaching calls, set that alarm on your phone, because we all get busy and life gets by us. So I just want to make sure we're starting out strong with our mindset, our intentions, our schedule, and our daily actions. So yay, thank you for logging in. And next week, we land at 2:15. So I will be back in plenty of time to still hold a call that night.
Awesome.
I am going to virtually do the team meeting on the 22nd, is I will turn on Facebook Live in ISA Journey Success. So those of you who are out of state will be able to see it even though you're not here live. So I did decide we're going to do that as well. So any questions for me since we met last Tuesday?
I don't think so. I'm just trying to get enough of my boxes and stuff out of the way that I can set up like my little space we talked about that's going to be my workspace. And I actually kind of realized I think I have enough room that I might go out and get myself like a desk to sit and have some space, and that be like, this is my workspace. This is where I do my post every day. This is where I'm going to be, checking in with people, and that'll give me a spot to hang up the printouts that you gave me with that, like 3 people I contacted, my daily grateful, like all of that stuff hanging for me to see every day.
Okay. And the other thing I'm going to recommend, especially because you are in a brand spanking new town with a whole new audience, make the journey obvious. You don't have to shout to the world and walk around going, I'm using Isagenix. But if you're shaking a shaker cup, or you're keeping your blender at work, and if you're wearing some of that logo wear, like just make it obvious so that they're asking you what it is. That's the biggest tip.
Yeah, I do. I have a little box started with things I'm going to take to my office, and the first thing I put in was my ISA blender.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. Well, I'm going to let you go and keep unpacking. And thank you for tuning in live. For all you watching the recording, hopefully you can get with the intentions of focus and working this plan so that we all hit Crystal Manager before February 3rd.
Awesome.
All right. I will see you next Sunday.
All righty. Bye.
Okay. Bye.